mechanic, machinist.
What hobbies have you had that have brought you joy?
The what?
That have brought you joy?
Hobbies?
Yeah.
Woodworking. And tractor rebuilding antique tractors. I like that. I still like that.
As a child, what were your career aspirations, and did they change as you got older?
Well, no, it changed after I got married. I was wanting to do a boys' farm, like he said, and
Uh-huh.
boys' town or something. And when I got married, I figured out that wasn't going to happen unless I had a or had foster kids or something.
Just to help orphans or something?
Yeah.
Anybody? Yeah. Is there anyone in your life who has influenced you that you've kept in touch with over the years?
Influenced me.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a boss that worked at Hallmarks for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he was my boss above me. He pretty well like a dad almost.
What's his name?
Dale Stewart.
Name all your children in order.
Oh, Rocky, Kelly, Tina.
Um, I guess name your grandchildren in order.
Okay, be Ty and Hannah and Paul and Willie.
And great grandchildren.
Yeah, I'd be Carter, Lise, and Wyatt.
Um, what do you remember about your childhood home?
Childhood home.
Yeah.
Well,
And what do you consider your hometown?
Pleasanton. It still feels like hometown. And I a lot of times say, "Where do you live?" And I say, "Oh, Pleasant home." Still say that. But yeah, that was hometown, and had a house there. We had 3 bedrooms. The boys slept in the east room, the girls slept in the west room. Mom and Dad's was in the middle. We'd break ice in the water drinking bucket every morning almost in the winter time.
Really?
Yeah, it got cold. And
Do you have running water?
no, had a pump in the kitchen sink.
And a fire stove? Wood burning stove?
Wood burning stove, had 2 of them. Had one in the living room, one in the dining room.
One place you would like to visit but never did?
Oh, that'd be Sweden, or Switzerland, I mean.
Da, 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 da. How has your faith or spirituality changed throughout your life? Where did you start and where are you now?
Well, I was Catholic in Mound City, and when we moved, we didn't go to church too much. We went to a few Catholic churches. Down, we went to Topeka and had to stand in line, so we didn't like that idea. We'd be outdoors and wearing your coat and hat and be in church. That wasn't quite right.
Because it's so crowded?
Yeah, so we kind of didn't go for a while, and then had some friends that went to Lutheran church. He had us come and go with him a couple of times, and we kind of liked pretty much what we believed, and so we started going there. And the pastor was nice and everything.
What was there any experience in your life that you didn't think you would make it through, and how did you persevere?
Yeah, the last time I was in the hospital.
For the infection?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd go make it through that. In fact, Mary, a lot of it I don't know about because I was out, I guess.
What was the kindest thing anyone's ever done for you?
Okay. I don't.
That's a tough one.
Well, Bill Warden, he give me all the tractors he had and all the old equipment free. Just come get it out of his yard. That's where I got that John Deere 1010 and baler and a side delivery rake and plows. Well, some of the plows.
Did you have a nickname growing up?
Yeah.
What was it?
Cocklebur.
Really? Why?
Uncle Burr. Because I always had a cocklebur in my hair when I was growing up.
What religion were your parents or grandparents?
Well, my grandma was German, and I guess Grandpa was too. My parents was, Mom was English, and so Dad was more or less German. I think that's, I'm not sure about all that, but pretty close.
Okay.
Bestoff was a German, but she come from an English family, so.
Okay. Where was your first home as an adult?
As an adult?
Yeah, that you owned.
I owned.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or rented or lived in.
Well, I had been in Kansas City down on 33rd and Cruise.
And then where'd you move to?
Or 33rd and Camel, sorry. And then we moved to Topeka. And we lived out on the trailer court, Mahaffey's trailer court. And then we moved out on 70th Street where we built the house.
And then 62nd?
Then moved to 62nd afterwards. I think 20 years later or 25.
And how long were you there?
At
62nd?
62nd? Well, your dad was in high school, or just finishing up high school. So.
Another 20 years.
Yeah. Then we moved down here. Been down here 10 years.
Oh, really?
12 years.
Okay. What did you and your family do for fun when you were a child?
I don't know about the family, but all us boys, in the wintertime, we done slid down the hill on sleds or on. Usually our sled was a piece of roofing tin or turned up on the end or something we made out of wood. Because if the snow got too deep, a regular sled would cut in and we'd have to pack it down. We'd walk up and down the hill, pack it down anyway, and slide on it. We'd have fire going and have the guys that had their girlfriends over, and we'd roast marshmallows or whatever and go up and down the hill.
Was there a chore that you really hated doing as a child?
Oh, yeah. We had one cow that we had to milk, and at night after dark we'd just go down in the pasture with thresh light and find her, milk her, and carry the milk back to the house.
Do you ever remember not having enough food to eat because times were hard?
Yep. Quite a few of them during the wartime anyway.
What was the highest grade you attended? Or I guess where'd you go to grade school at?
Mountain Valley, which was mile or mile and a half from south of our house.
And did you go to high school?
Yes.
Where at?
Bloodland. PHS, Pleasant High School.
And you graduated?
Yes. I didn't graduate out of grade school though. Went to grade school 12 years. Flunked 3 of them.
And then just went to high school?
Yeah, the teacher come by and said I could go to high school without the 8th grade diploma, so I did. I did pretty good.
What subject in school was the easiest for you?
Math and chalk.
What was your least favorite subject in school?
Spelling.
Did you play any sports or activities or participate in any activities in school?
Yes, I ran in track 4 years and played football 3.
What events in track?
Huh?
What event in track?
I run the half mile and the 5 mile cross country.
Did you attend any school or training after high school?
Not as school, but I went to a few training things at work, like AutoCAD and a few things like that.
Did you make enough money to live comfortably throughout your life?
Nope.
Not enough?
To live comfortably the rest of my life?
Yeah. Well, throughout your life.
I didn't make enough money while I was working, but I got enough money after I retired.
How so?
The company had a profit sharing plan, and I saved money with it on top of it.
How long did you typically work a day?
A day?
Yeah,
8 hours, 12 hours, 6 hours, 16 hours. I worked a couple 16 hours days. Quite a few. I worked for almost 2 years, 16 hours a day.